Many local authorities are now working with their schools to help them to become attachment aware and trauma informed. This approach focuses on learning and well-being for children in care, children with a social worker, and others who've had adverse events in their lives. We have brought together 3 local authorities and schools to tell us more.
I think it's important because of the types of students that we have here and the things that they face and the experiences they have outside of school. And I think it's important for us because we want them to be able to engage in learning, but you can't do that if you're not regulated and you're not in if you don't feel safe in yourself.
The Islington Trauma Informed Practice Programme is an intensive 2-year programme so that schools over that period become a trauma-informed practice school. And schools receive the support from different services within the local authority over that 2-year period. So it's support with training, but then ongoing support on a weekly or fortnightly basis from a lead practitioner from the local authority, such as a CAMHS clinician or educational psychologist.
I think you have to plan that this is going to take time. This is not going to be overnight. So you have to support schools on the long journey that they are on. I think it's really important that there's a universal offer, key concepts that we want all our schools to understand, but also then to be able to tailor your support to the individual needs of the school. And we will maximise impact when this support is embedded within the wider local authority offer.
I think what's been really very impactful in the programme that we run in Derbyshire is the 3 elements that come together. And that's the theoretical underpinning that we train schools in elements of attachment, of trauma, of resilience, of relationships, but bringing that theoretical underpinning together with action research and then an ongoing support network.
So in order to make the trauma-informed practice programme sustainable, the most important thing is the local authority's commitment at a senior level to support the services and the schools to continue the programme.
Having now been running this programme in Derbyshire for 8 years, we can look back and see that the time that we took to plan and consult with our schools has really paid off, because what we now see is deep and sustained developments in each school that we've worked with. It's not just about imparting knowledge, it is about truly going in partnership with schools to help them develop their practice.
Schools on the journey to become attachment aware and trauma informed make important changes to policy and everyday practice, nurturing stronger and more trusting relationships. This leads to improved outcomes for young people with greater engagement and learning.
The journey is hard. However, with strong leadership, with people that are courageous in what they do, have a passion for what they do, understand that it is about students first, you can succeed and you will succeed. And success will be seen across the school in all areas.
One of the real benefits of being part of Derbyshire's Attachment Aware programme is that it wasn't a one-off course or even a couple of weeks worth of course, if we're honest, the impact can be very limited because it was 12 months worth of work and beyond, including some action research. It gave staff the opportunity to really embed practice, to step back and observe children, to learn about children and what they were doing and put into practice what they were learning, which really embedded a change in practice within school.
So we're really proud of our relationship policy, not just because it's a policy that's rooted in building relationships with young people, but because it feeds through every vein of the school, teaching and learning, how we speak to children, how we work with our parents. It's fundamental in everything that we do.
We've also done a lot of work on very basic things like meet and greet. So being on the door, saying good morning to every student, how was your weekend, and getting to know them, because our students are amazing.
So what you feel is that ethos, that when you step into an attachment-aware school, you feel that you are welcome, that everybody's welcome, and it's a place of success.
This is really important because it can lead to transformational experiences for our most vulnerable pupils. But not only addressing the needs of our most vulnerable pupils, it encompasses the needs of the whole school community. And when we look at the learning experience of pupils, this cannot be separate or additional. It's just a different way of meeting the needs of our pupils that put relationships at the heart of everything that schools do.